Get in. Bedtime chat. This is my second day. Another, this is my last vacation day for this second. Vacation again. Loving it in the bed. And the bed again, and the bed again. Yeah. Come in the room, like, share, subscribe, darlings. You know my Jingle. Bedtime chat, bedtime chat, bedtime chat, bedtime chat. I'm not at work again. Wonderful. And y'all come in the room, like, share, and subscribe. You know the Jingle. You know the dilly up. You know the dilly up. Eh, eh. I'm in the bed, so I know I look gangsterish because I'm in the bed. You know, up in the bed, I put whatever thing I put on my head, what up in the bed. What it is, what it do, summertime. Hey, what it do, what it do, what it do. What it do, what it do, what it do. In the bed again. This feels so refreshing to be in the bed and I'm not at work. Doesn't it feel great? Doesn't this feel wonderful? Hey, Betty. Hey, Betty. Somebody at my job text me and say, "You at work? Are you at work?" No, baby. No, 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 baby. No, baby. No, baby. Just give me one more day. One more day. Relaxing. Hubby had to get up and find your own way to work, baby, because I am off work. Hi. 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 It feels good, y'all. I'm giving y'all a chance to come in the room because I know it's early. Here it's 8:15 in the morning, so I did wait. You know, because at work I'll be on here around 6 something. But being so I'm not at work, I decided not to come on here too early. Try and give y'all a little bit more time to wake up or get up. Mm. Anyhow, I got all this stuff on my bed, y'all. I put all this stuff on my bed. Uh, Let me pull this up closer. Let me pull this up closer. Okay. What it do? What it do? What it be like? What it do? What it do? I ain't used to trying to organize stuff on no doggone bed, yo. Oh, I declare. Like, share, and subscribe. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, Summer. Betty. Betty, Betty, Betty. She said, when you come into the room, you go to dilly up. My room looks like a hot mess. Don't be looking at my room. But this is my room. I got the TV on, watching George Clooney. But it ain't nothing. I got a lot of stuff in this room, so you don't want to see all my stuff. So a bunch of stuff in this room. And shoes and everything. Shoes and everything. Hubby got so much stuff in here. DVDs. Hoarding DVDs. But Betty said, "Good morning, Donna. And everyone in the chat. How are you all doing today? It's supposed to be a little snow outside and real cold in Delaware. Did y'all's weather talk about snow? I said, oh my God, I'm glad I'm off today. Even though I don't see no whole bunch of snow, but I don't want to see none. You feel me? Caleb, Caleb O'Neill said hello. This is Caleb. Happy Tuesday. Hey Caleb. Betty said when you come into the chat, please hit the like button. Y'all know to like, share, and subscribe. Tap the screen 2 times. It helps her channel to grow. Betty says subscribe, like, and share. And comment, everyone. Betty said, yes, it feels great. I go back to work tomorrow. I'm on vacation. Well, Betty, you off too, I see. We must have thought alike. Oh, okay, shucking, ducking, Betty. I know, because I was just thinking, Betty usually be already going to work. Ah, it just feels good. It feels doggone good. People don't understand unless you can have some time off. You just feel great. I'm like, oh, this feels gravy. And yesterday I was able to finally bake my lava beans and cornbread that I've been talking about for a while. When you off work, you can do it. Because you got time. You ain't got to rush. Oh my gravy. I looked at my views for making my cornbread and lima beans. I think they like me cooking more. I got 5,700 and something views for fixing that cornbread and lima beans. I'm like, okay, y'all ain't trying to turn me into the cooking channel. I just happen to be off work. Okay, how you doing? But I'm not the cook. That's why y'all need to get me retired. I'm trying to tell you. I might will cook some more meals, but when I gotta go to work, I ain't got time for that. I just don't got the time. Y'all seem to like my channel when I was cooking. I said, look at here, look at here, look at here. Um, Betty said, please share her channel to everyone. Please purchase her book called Laughter in the Rain by Donna L. Hall. That's in her subscription box or a link. Thank you so much, everyone. No, I'm not sick. I'm just in the bed. I'm not sick, but when you got allergies, come on. Just all year round. Just all year round allergies, just an allergy. Sinus. Ugh, what can I do about an allergy? I can't do nothing about that. Except for talk to Jesus. But I blow my nose all the time. This is something I do every day. This is something I do every day. And my whole family. I'd rather come out my nose than drain. So when my nose start running a little bit, I gotta wipe it. But I don't feel sick. But I just feel like I need to relax. But you might hear a little bit of, you know what I mean. But that's it.
It's snowing there. Always hit the notification bell if you want to be in a live chat. If hubby was here, he would fix me some hot tea, but I ain't get ready to go get no hot tea. I've been sipping on this water because Tiki texted me and said, "As you drinking that water?" So I did drink some water, and I got some more water here. I gotta get some water. Okay, okay. Betty said, "I'm resting." That's good, Betty. I was looking for lima beans. I couldn't find them. Yeah, I got them lima beans when I was shopping for Thanksgiving. Did I get them then? Yeah, I think when I was shopping for Thanksgiving. I didn't get them for Thanksgiving, but since I saw them in a ShopRite store, I said, let me grab up some of these beans and cornbread. Betty said you should cook more. Yeah, when I got time. I ain't getting off from work to cook. Because, I need time to cook, and I like to cook where I'm well rested. And I got time to prepare it and prepare it right. But when I get off from work and I gotta go pick up hubby and gotta go do errands, by the time I get home, it ain't no time to cook. You should have already ate. And I'm not a person to eat late at night. I'm usually done 85% of all my food by 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 at the latest. I'm done eating for the day, except for water. So I can't come home and prepare no food from scratch. Now, on a weekend, it's possible if I could prepare a meal. If I'm not going nowhere. But just cooking all the time. And then my son's here. He's in the kitchen cooking. My son can cook. And I let him do most of the cooking if that's what he like doing. But it's nice. People like to see me cook, but it's only when I'm off. That's why I said if I was retired, I would have time to cook. 'Cause I'd be home all the time. But anyway, I wanted them lima beans and cornbread, and since I was home, I could do it. Please share her channel out more. Please join. Well, somebody out there that's pretty wealthy, they can retire me and let me be home cooking. Okay. Please join her membership. It's in her subscription box or her link. Yeah, join the membership. Really? Mm. Monica. Hi, Monica. Rose. Hello. Z McBride. Hello. The weekend, not all the time. Yeah, Betty. The weekend is better for me to cook something. When I'm home. One of them days I'm home. Because hubby be wanting us to go places on the weekend. He be trying to set up something to do. Like last Saturday, it was all about him, taking him to out to eat, which I didn't want to do. We had to pay the rent and go out to eat. Then I drove him up Baltimore Pike all the way into 69th Street in Philly. It was about him because he's from Philly. So come back, then he went and got movie tickets and we went to the movies. It was an all day thing. So I wasn't even home Saturday. Just enough to rest and get up, get dressed, and get going. So Sunday was the day. And then we had a little bit left over from Thanksgiving, so we didn't wasn't no cooking. Had to go to laundromat, and then I got a couple pieces of chicken to go with a couple sides we had left. Then I froze the sweet potatoes so they don't go bad, and he threw the rest of the food away yesterday. Cause whatever's left over after certain days, we throw it in the trash. Cause we not eating no food that's old. Betty says cash app, $ Donna L. Hall. Thank you so much. Well, that's for y'all that want to give Cash App and have Cash App, and you can afford to give Cash App. But most of my viewers give super thanks. I was looking at my analytics today because I was on a computer changing the picture that comes on that people see, returning viewers and regular viewers. I have to change that out at least about every 2 weeks. So y'all see when you come on my llama beans, since that got a lot of views. I put that straight up front for people that didn't see it because I'm trying to get more people to watch my lives replay. But some people don't get to watch the live in the morning because they're busy. They're at work. They're doing stuff. They ain't got time to watch me live. You know what I mean? So you can watch me at the nighttime whenever you get around to it. But yeah. Uh, how are you doing, Z McBride? Where are you from, McBride? I know if I asked y'all, I might could have forgot. You know, if I had a cooking channel and I was a person that loved cooking and all that, I'm sure it would be wonderful. But that ain't me. Just special. When y'all gets to cook it, that's a special treat. Video. Because, honey, all that stuff I cooked on Thanksgiving, I wouldn't want to repeat. Oh my God, I'm so glad that was just Thanksgiving. That wore me out. That wore me out. I needed some more rest. Betty says subscribe, like, share, and comment, everyone. Hey, hey, hey. So, anyhow, it's Good Morning America on right now. I watch a lot of ABC News when I'm home because you know I ain't home that much. But early in the morning when I get up at 4 something in the morning. See, that's what I'm telling you. You getting up 4 something in the mornings, you gotta be to work before 6 a.m. Only thing I got time to turn on that TV is the news. You know, to check the weather and to see what's going on in the world. And then I got hit in the bathroom and start getting ready for work, so I don't really have time to watch TV. Really don't. And out here right now, it looks dreary outside. It looks rainy, little snow, mix, precipitation. And they said keep your umbrella and it's cold. So hey, I am glad to be home in the bed. But I know a lot of people are at work, so it is what it is. So some people can watch me on replay when they get around to it. But I do the video when I do the video. Hi Deborah. Kelly. It's Drury in Tennessee too. Betty said, let's get them likes up. Okay, let me sit this down. I ain't got to hold this the whole time. All this stuff I got on my bed, my tablets and stuff.
My Bible is behind the cell phone. Let's see. In order to do the video, gotta talk. But you know how when you don't feel like talking. But I gotta talk. But y'all could talk today. Look what I got in the bed with me. 2 bags of Halls. Now I done went and bought 2 bags. This is for cough and throat relief. And this one says, I guess they both say it. I've been using Hall cough drop since I was a youngster. They always said Donna Hall's grandbaby said, do you own Hall's cough drops? Because my last name is Halls. I said, no, I don't. I would be rich. How's y'all's weather? Are y'all getting this snow today? Some states had some snow because I seen some car accidents on the TV. I saw some car accidents. So some people did get some snow. Do you know Brad Tadino's? Not really, or not that I know of. So what's up? Are y'all at work? Tell me where y'all at, viewers. Are y'all at work? Are you in bed? What's up? I'm taking my time because I'm in bed. I should take. That's why I put all this stuff in the bed. I got just some more vitamin C. But if I was at work, I would still have my vitamin C. Teresa Loney. Hi, Teresa. Vitamin C. Mm. Vitamin C is good. I don't think I took none all a whole week. And y'all already start shopping for Christmas? Did anybody start their Christmas shopping or already done? How you doing, Teresa? I gotta get this water in me. Drink plenty of water. And I do got some more water up here. So I can drink me plenty of water. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm, I'm gonna concentrate on some water I need this today. I'm gonna concentrate on water. That's what I'm gonna do because I gotta get plenty of water in me to keep flushing my system. Bethany, hi Bethany, how are you? Where are you from, Bethany? Harris, welcome. This is formerly Grandma Donna's Wisdom Bites, which I'm used to saying that, but I call it licensed counsel for the hurting because a lot of people come on here is going through stuff. So I want people to know that I talk about various subjects. You're from Alabama? Okay, how's the weather in Alabama? Because over here in Delaware, it's a little light precipitation with snow, but not much. Little rain. I think it's like a little rain and little snow mixed together. And I'm not really ready for snow yet. I'm not I'm not really even a winter person, but it is what it is. I like summer, spring, and fall. Don't like when it gets real cold. Mm-mm. Anyway, I'm 64. For those of you who don't know me, I'm great grandma Donna. I have 21 grandkids and two great grandbaby girls. Love my grandbabies. Yes, I do. I can't tell you I see them all. They live different places, but I love my grandbabies. So, are y'all home? I was trying to look at the analytics to see the ages of the people that watch me. Um, the analytics said today because I was on my computer checking out some stuff, and the most people, 30% of the people on my channel, are age 65 and over. About 25% are from the ages of 50 to 64. About 20% are from 35 to 40 something. And I got about 15% that are around 25, around that age. I don't have a lot of, it says not a lot of young viewers, or not around the ages of 10 to 15. I get one person, two, three, four, five young people come through here. Don't necessarily mean they subscribe, but they do come through here and talk to me. They just want to talk to me about different things. Sometimes people can talk to somebody and they can't always talk to their parents. So I get young folks, but them not the people that's really in my channel. It's mainly people that are of a certain age. So I don't get around to asking y'all. Some of y'all, do y'all work or are you retired? You know what I mean? I don't know what y'all do. Y'all watch me, but I don't know if you watch me from home. Summer says she go to school, so I know what Summer do. And Betty's still working. So what do y'all do for a living? Or most of the people watch me, or y'all home or retired, or what do you do? If I can ask that question. What do you do for a living? Uh, Bring me pizza. Said, hello, bring me pizza. You do drawing? Is that what you do for a living? You draw? I mean, is that how you make your money? finances. Um, since most people watch me are above 18 years old, so I feel like most people have a job. You know what I mean? Have a job. That's what I mean by what do you do for a living? Or how do you earn your income? Or do you have a place to stay? And that kind of, those kind of questions is what I want to ask. Because some people, I try to like to know what to say to you because y'all already know what I do because I'm live, but I don't exactly know what y'all do. You know what I mean? And do some people watch me from their job? I know some people used to listen to me while they was driving to work. They couldn't watch me because they got to watch the road, but they would listen to me, almost like podcasts, and while they was going to work. And then when people working, they can't always be on their cell phones. You know what I mean? So I get that. Lives, especially when I'm doing it early, people working, people got stuff to do. I can't expect them to be watching me. That's why you can watch me whenever time you want. You can do the uh post recap. Jolena. Okay, hi Jolena. Taborn. Good morning, and I am a new subscriber. Welcome, 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 Jolena. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the new subscribers. Where are you from, Jolena? I'm excited for the winter break. Bethany said, I'm excited for winter break. You love winter? Wow, Bethany, you love winter. Some people really do love winter. Wow. Bethany from Alabama. Alabama, ain't that kind of like a warm state? It's like a warm state, right? From southern Illinois. Wow. There's so many states I have never visited before because I was born here in Delaware, but I was born in a city. I don't know a lot of country stuff, probably why I try to watch stuff to learn about country living, and it seems so peaceful and relaxing. But I'm from the city, and we hear noise, noisy in the city. I never seen nobody in person wringing no chickens' necks and picking tobacco. I ain't never seen nobody, um, you know what I mean, killing chickens to eat. There's a lot of stuff I never seen before come from the city. And when I grew up, we went to the grocery store to buy food. The AMP back in the day was called AMP. That was the grocery store, and then it ended up being a Pathmark. So we always went to the grocery store. It was always a corner store not too far from where I live because we live in a city. I grew up in a city. So I'm fascinated to learn from people from the country because Delaware, it's a lot of southern country to Delaware, but I don't live southern Delaware closer to Rehoboth Beach and Dover. That's more country. I live in Wilmington, Delaware, which is city, mainly city. Yep. So I don't, I always want to learn from people from the country, and I love to hear how country southern accents. That's how y'all talk from Tennessee and all that. Y'all got an accent. Hi, Heather. Jolene said, I live in a small town. My hometown. Okay. So do you know about the country living, Jolena? Southern Illinois. You know about the country then. And you ever plant your own garden and your own flowers or your own fruits and vegetables? I love talking to people that do that, but here in the city, we don't plant no fruit and vegetables. But I would like to have in my lifetime. I'm 64. I still would love to be able to plant a little garden, just a little garden, and just a little spot for a little garden, a little spot for some vegetables. Because I still like the country, even though I'm from the city. I got a little country in me, and I just love that kind of stuff. Bethany said it's a warm state, but here in the winter time it gets real cold. Oh, really? Wow. I wouldn't even think it got cold. Wow. And so when it gets cold, you like the cold. Well, ain't that something? Alabama, you like the cold. What's up, Teresa? Betty said trolls gonna be deleted. Betty said, please respect Donna's channel. We are grown, intelligent adults over here. Over here. Country talk. You said, put spot on the eye for me. Wrench around, wrench off. I know all country folk don't talk like that, but their accent is just a little bit different than the city folks. So I love to hear country folk talk, child. Especially Steve Harvey. When he come on, Steve Harvey is country. I love it. Listen to country talk. I can relate to on life experiences. I like fall season better. I do, Jolena. I like the fall season better. I like summer, but not when it get around 100. That's too hot then. But I like summer around 75, 80. That's good. And I do like spring. Now, y'all know, well, those of you that know me, the sinuses, allergy stuff. So, if you always seeing me clearing my throat, I ain't necessarily sick. It's just allergies. In Delaware, probably 70% of the population got allergies. So, we used to allergies. It's not uncommon. Regina Christmas. My mom's name is Regina. Hi, Regina. Hi, Mama. Hi, Regina. My mother's name is Regina. They call her Jeannie or Jean sometimes. Betty said, me and my family had a garden all my life until my dad died in 2018. Oh, you had a garden, Betty? See, that's fascinating to me. People from the city don't have that kind of stuff. I always wanted a garden. I can't. It ain't nowhere in my yard to plant no garden. And then we got little stray cats. They will be in my garden. You know what I mean? But it's not like that. I did have a little teeny piece of a flower bed put in the front. I paid $300 for the next door neighbor to put a little flower bed, like, see, about 2 feet wide. I mean, 2 feet long, and maybe about 4 feet wide. But it's not much. It's not even half. It's only a third of my yard because I ain't got no big yard in the city. It's like a row of houses. You ain't got no big yard. So that's why I like the country. I always wished I had a little cottage. I know that sounds almost far fetched now that I'm 64, but a little cottage. And you know how you sit on a porch? This reminds me of Cracker Barrel restaurant. You sit on a porch and you can rock it, a rocket chair. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Country folks gotta know what I'm talking about. The people ain't rocking on no rocking chair in the city, but just the porch where you rocking on your rocking chair. And I used to crochet, knit, and make little uh, rows to put on the back of the sofa, but not no professional knitting and crocheting. But my mama used to have a rocking chair when we was little kids, and I used to always suck my thumb and be playing in my hair and rocking in the rocking chair, and it was so comforting. It was very comforting to me, and yeah, I that's just stuff I like. Even though I've never gotten to do it, never got to be really in the country. 64 ain't never got to really be in the country for a long term. Just driving through the country. That's driving. You could drive to the country, but you ain't living there. It's snowing now where I live. All right, Jolena, it's snowing now. Okay, okay now. They said it was going to snow a little bit in different states. It's snowing in Rockin' Johnny said it's snowing in Steelers County. Yeah, 'cause you not real far from Delaware, Steelers. Betty's and Pennsylvania. Y'all not real far, 'cause of course it's easy to drive to Philly, 'cause I drove through 69th Street in Philly Saturday. That's only at like 45 minutes to an hour drive from Delaware, so that's not hard to do. So y'all's weather is a little bit similar to Delaware and Philadelphia. You have similar weather. You almost moved to Delaware. Oh, really, Rockin' Johnny? Wow! And this is the second small state. Even a lot of people from Philly come to Delaware because we don't have the taxes. When I go to Philly, Elkton, Maryland is another place where I drive sometimes, and that's only like 45 minutes drive to from here, or hour. Elkton, Maryland, they have taxes too. I think we might be one of the only states. It might be another state that don't have taxes on whatever we buy at the store. We don't get taxes. We're not taxed. They take taxes out of our paycheck, but we don't have to pay taxes. Betty said when you leave the chat, always hit the like or tap the screen twice. That gives me a thumbs up, yo. And it helps the channel to grow. Betty said, yeah, Dad was the gardener of the family. And that nice your daddy was the gardener. Now I would think the mama would want to be the gardener. But that's wonderful. My daddy played the guitar all the time. He was always working to provide for the family. My mom, now one house we lived in, we only lived there for about, well, she only lived there for about 2 years maybe. And in her backyard, she just had just a little square port where my mom did plant little string beans. You know how you get some string bean seeds at the Home Depot. She had a little patch of string beans, little patch of parsley. This ain't no real garden, no real string beans, parsley. I don't know if she did no cucumbers or nothing because we ain't have much yard. But I missed that part of my life. I wish I had some country, you know. Jolena said, yes, I have been through a lot, and I thank the Lord that I'm still here, and I had forgive those who abused me and treated me bad. God is good. I am disabled now from a bad car accident in 2013. I see some gifts floating around. I'm going to get to these gifts. Thank you guys for the gifts. I really appreciate that. God bless you. But Jelena, I know what you feel like, Jolena. And yes, you do have to forgive those. And it's hurtful. And it can be painful when you go through abuse, especially as a child. No matter what age, but especially as a child. And when you are abused, it ain't no joke. And you still be trying to process that information. And why do people hurt people? Why do people hurt people? And sometimes hurt people, hurting people. And it's sad because I grew up with that abuse. It ain't no joke. It's sad. It's sad. It's very sad. And you said you was in a disabled from a bad car accident. I pray that God restores everything back to you. That God restores, heals, and rebuilds those broken pieces and areas that have been in your life. And I pray that God so covers you with his love. It's so amazing. That's probably why I always say I love her. And my daughter brought me a bag to say, Jesus is my best friend. She brought me that bag because she said, Mom, you say that a lot. And I do say Jesus is my best friend because he's always been there for me. And that's who I could always talk to. When I didn't understand life, I didn't understand people and how they roll. And I didn't understand why people didn't just love one another. Why was so much mess going on in the world? So I would talk to the Lord all the time. But I understand. I understand, Jolena. You could tell I got a special place in my heart for people that have just been through. That's why this was Grandmama Donna's wisdom place. I changed it to counsel, licensed counsel for hurting people. Some people might just want to text your call. You just want to vent. You know, some people just want to talk, just want to get stuff off their chest. Everybody ain't smiling. Everybody ain't having a happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas. There's people going through. And that's the people I love to talk to because I know how you feel. And I had to forgive as well. And some things still going through stuff. No, it don't feel good, Jolena. Um, Shay's place. Good morning. I live in the country and I love it. Wonderful Shay's place. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Grandma Donna's Wisdom Place. I'm great Grandma Donna, age 64. 21 grandkids and 2 great grandbaby girls. And I love the Lord and love people. And this is a loving channel. A love channel. Jolena said, my grandparents had a well, an outhouse, Still in the 70s. What? A well and an outhouse. Ain't that something? I ain't never experienced that. I went to Lynchburg, Virginia one time for somebody's funeral, and they had a well water. I was drinking some of that water, and I said, "Oh my God, it's the worst of this water. What's wrong with this water?" They said, "This good water. This good well water." Because I was used to the water here. And I said, something wrong with this water." It was well water, but I didn't understand the taste. Yes, I am close into Kentucky. Shaves Place. There's people here in East Kentucky that still have outhouses and wood burning stove. Get out of here! What? A wood? Oh, I made my grandma when I was a kid had a wood burning stove, and I was like, "What you doing, Grandpa?" She was putting wood in there. So what you doing? Cause at my house we had a real stove. What you doing, Grandpa? So I was always fascinated. Good morning, Tora, or Torax. Good morning. Good morning. You had a wood burning stove, Betty, too. Wow, that's interesting to me. Hey, Sparks. Hey, sweetie pie. Good morning, Miss Donna and Chad. Good morning, Sparks. How you doing, baby girl? All Star Newman. Hey, I don't know if you know how to sail, but it's my dream to sail one day. No, I don't know about no sailing. Are you kidding me? I ain't sailing nowhere. Oh no, Juan Marino. Hey, Juan. I'm like, let me get to who sent me gifts. God bless you, Juan Marino. Thank you so much. God bless you, Juan Marino. I appreciate that so much. Betty said my mom died in 73. We had a garden then. Oh, okay. I just wish I had a garden. That's a desire in my heart. I like my house I'm in, but I only wanted another house because I wanted a garden and flowers and a garden. And just to be able to sit on my front porch and get me a rocking chair and rocking a rocking chair and walk around my little house, get my exercise. That's still a desire of my heart. You can't do that around here in the city where I live. You just can't do that. You don't want to walk too far around here. No, you better go somewhere else and walk. Just ain't safe. So that was the reason why I like certain things. Hi, Dana. How are you, Dana? Where are you from? Yeah, the city. Admire can admire candle. Lario sent makeup brush. Thank you so much, Amir or Meyer. Candelario. Candelario. Am I saying that right? Sent makeup brush. Thank you so much. Even though I get ready to put no makeup on. I'm in the bed. But thank you so much, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Dana says, yeah, that costs money. Uh-huh. But it is no problem. Thank you so much, Dana. I appreciate that. God bless you. Where are you from, Dana? Dana sent 100. Thank you, Dana. I had a question to ask y'all. Because some people sent 100. What does that mean? When you send 100, what is that? Is that a gift? I mean, I know it's a gift, but what what kind of gift is it? Can y'all explain the scent 100 to me, please? Because, like, when you send a brush or you send flowers, some people send a brush or makeup. But what does scent 100 mean? Can somebody explain that to me? Because I don't understand all the gifts. Even though, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Betty said, please support her channel. Cash App $ Donna L. Hall. Thanks so much, everyone. Jolena said, right. Betty said, thanks for the gifts. Jolena said, all my relationships were abusive. Really? Jolena? You know what? I'm going to be giving you my phone number because I want to talk to you, Jolena. I want to talk to you. How old are you, Jolene, if you don't mind me asking you? All Star Newman said that sucks. Can't believe all of them were not one single good one. Jolena said he kept me. I am not that. I am not that broken woman anymore. Amen. Summer says, talking about say it, things make you say it. I know Summer. All Stars say good. All Star Newman. Great, you ain't that same person. Shows you're growing. Amen. Jolena said yes. What did I say? FC, Fear of Long Words is called. I ain't even fitting to say that. But anyway, good morning, FC. All Star Newman. Jolena say, a coal stove too and smokehouse that he could cure hams. Wow. And that's something I like to see something like that. I've never seen nobody kill a pig before or cook it. You know, when we go to the grocery store to get, if you get some ham. Of course, nowadays I can't eat a lot too much pork, so uh, I got to watch sodium and all that stuff. So I never seen all that. Never seen nobody killing no bunch of animals. Now, because I live in a city, I think to see somebody kill an animal, I don't know that I want to eat it because I saw it before it was killed. I see that go to the store and get some pack of chicken. I ain't see them chickens getting killed. That's different. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment in town. Okay, Jelena. Summer, summer. Betty says, please subscribe, like, share, and comment, everyone. What's up, Summer? Betty said, please share Donna's channel out to everyone. Let's get them likes up. Jolena said, yes, I would love to talk to you. Yes, Jolena. You got to write my cell phone up there, Jolena. It's area code 302. Betty used to post it. Not this phone I'm on. I ain't talk about this phone. I'm talking about my other phone for Jolena. Area code 302 490 3408. That's my cell phone number, Jolena. For you to text me. I don't talk on the phone a lot, but you can text me. Area code 302 490 3408. Jolena says my granny would boil a hog head. Oh my God. Wait a minute. I can't even process that right now. Oh. Oh, I'm trying not to even imagine the scene. I ain't never seen none of that kind of stuff. Oh Lord, it makes some sauce. See, I don't eat no sauce, but I seen somebody had something look like jelly and from the city eat no sauce. No sauce. Oh Lord, no sauce. Mm-mm. Suber said you could grow tomatoes, cucumbers, and bell peppers. Is there anything you could grow in a house? Can I grow like in a house? Could you grow a tomato in the house? I can't just seem to go outside. Have Jolene said have pick greens and clean chitlins and cook them too. Oh, you have? And you clean chitlins? Oh Lord, I don't know where you get past that scent. Oh, oh. I mean, my son said he eat chitlins, but he ain't eat them over here, and he goes somewhere and gets some chitlins. You know what I mean? As people cook chitlins for Thanksgiving, and I seen somebody on YouTube look like they was cleaning chitlins. I was looking like, what the world are they doing? What is that? Tested. I know chitlins gotta be tested. Oh, ooh. And I heard scrapple. I ain't ate no scrapple in a long time. Because people told me scrapple was the scraps of the pig. But when I was young, I used to love when my mom made scrapple. But you don't even see me with all the food I done posted on here, me eating when I was eating everything. You ain't seen me post no scrapple, and you ain't gonna never see me post no chitlins and no pig feet and no pig heads and pig ears and pig tails and oh, you know what I mean? No frog legs and no snapping turtle soup and oh, you're not gonna see that from me. You're not gonna see it. That's the part of the country. I ain't been in the country, but I wouldn't necessarily have to see that. I just like the beauty of the country and all that land y'all got and all. I see rows when I drive through the country, rows of corn growing, and that's beautiful. But I don't know about all that other stuff. You said it's yummy. What's yummy? Betty showed you my phone number, y'all. 302-490-3408. And that's a cell phone for anybody that wants counseling. You can text that phone number too. I counsel people for a small donation or whatever you want to give.
Larry Young News Selly.
Green peppers. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. I'm on my video
Oh,
live.
you at?
Yeah, I ain't
You,
even started till late.
oh, okay. Where you at, the bedroom?
Yeah, in the bed. Still resting or
Uh-huh.
relaxing. Not
Mm,
sleep.
mm. Yeah, I'm uh in the middle of doing my work. Just finished cleaning the classrooms. I'm about to
Mm-hmm.
start in on these six bathrooms I got here. Um, Boss ain't in yet, but she'll be in later.
Yeah.
Because I just found out on a walkie. I overheard my coworkers talking. One of them said our boss will be in later,
Oh, okay.
and she probably had to take care of something at home.
Right. Well, I'm on my live video,
All
so I
right, I'll
can't
talk
talk
to
to
you
you
later
too
then.
long. All right.
All right, I'm just making sure you was all right.
Yeah, I'm all right in the bed.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, just
I still
keep
got my
keep.
lima beans and cornbread for whenever I get hungry. I can have some of that.
Yeah, it's it's packed up in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see where the cornbread is at the bottom, and the lima beans is in the middle.
All right. It ain't gonna
Yeah.
be hard for me to find it.
Yep. So you make yourself some hot tea if you want, if you got taste for it.
Trying to get this water in me.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, drink as much water as you need to.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, drinking water.
Yeah. I brought me a bottle to drink today, so I'm gonna make sure I drink me some water. All right. I'll talk to you later on.
All right.
All right. Bye.
That's my husband. He calls. Betty knows he calls doing a live on the other phone. That's why I got two phones. Cause my mom might call too. Stone the Stony Scorpio said greens are the best. I love greens. I just never picked them. I bought them in the store. I love greens. But if they only made right. Yeah, me too. The Stony Scorpio said, what do you like to cook the most? I don't do no whole lot of cooking. Not now. But you watched my live yesterday, Stony Scorpio, and you'll see that I love bacon. Lava beans and cornbread. Lord, I love that. You can watch by yesterday's live, and I made lava beans and cornbread on live. I did it live, so that video was 3 hours long. But I love me some lima beans and cornbread. Yes, Lord. And I love making. I think I made it on live before too. Y'all gotta go back and to my archive of lives when I made homemade soup. I made homemade soup on live before. I love some homemade soup. Yes, I do. Homemade stews. Um, but I don't do no whole lot of cooking like I used to. When my kids was young, I cooked all the time. After I got older and just working, and I ain't trying to come home from no working and cook no big meals. I'll be trying to relax and rest. Betty said pig feet is delicious. When I was young, my mom periodically made some pig feet, and it probably was for my dad, because I don't remember us wanting no pig feet, the kids. But I remember she had this sticky stuff. She would cook the pig feet till you seen this sticky stuff. I imagine she put vinegar in it, but I don't. Uh, mm-mm. No pig feet. I just eat regular food like chicken. Chicken, a little fish. Chicken, tuna fish sometimes. Hamburger periodically. Steak periodically. Turkey sparingly. That might be it. Shrimp once in a blue moon. Crab cakes once in a blue moon. That's basically my meats. That's it. Don't eat every type of meat at all. Just don't. And when you got allergies, you don't want every kind of meat either. You don't want it. And as you get older, you can't have a lot of salt, so you can't eat everything. So, no, thank you. But my mama used to fix it for my daddy. Pig feet. No, I don't think she fixed no chitlins in her house. Cause I wasn't even better. I had to leave the house for that scent. Mm-mm. Stony Scorpio said, "Love from Vegas. Have a blessed day, Queen." Oh, you from Vegas? Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Always nice to hear from people all over. That's wonderful. I don't think I had anybody came over here on here from Vegas before. Wow, that's wonderful. Wow. Well, I don't know how the weather is over in Vegas, but hope you join and subscribe, like, share, and subscribe, Stony. Glad to have you. What about for parent? What about for parent alienation from the mom? Can you help me with that? Yeah, now you gotta write my phone number down. Betty posted it and text me, okay? Because I do counseling. Oh, Betty wrote my phone number down, Stony Scorpio. Yeah, write that down. Area code 302-490-3408. Betty wrote it down. Here is Donna's cell phone number. Area code 302-490-3408. Okay? Betty said, please share her channel out to everyone. Summer said, hey, Larry. Hey, Larry. Betty said, please hit the like or tap the screen 2 times. It helps your channel grow. Hubby Larry. Yep, Summer, homemade soup and cornbread. That's what I like. Summer seen me cooking that too yesterday. Summer, girl, when I ate, because you know I hadn't ate nothing except for some of them grapes. So when I got the bowl, finally sit down, had cut piece of the square of the cornbread and put some lima beans. That was my only meal other than them grapes. When I started tasting that beans, oh, oh, I didn't outdid all my other beans I made because that beans were slamming. And then I went over and tasted that cornbread that I put peaches in it. Summer, I put peaches in that cornbread and that butter. Somebody slapped me sideways. It was so delicious. It was delicious, delicious, delicious. It was like better than my Thanksgiving food today because it's something I really wanted. It was just grand. And then when hubby came home, hubby had already ate, so hubby wasn't even hungry. So he waited about maybe 2 hours later, 2.5 hours later. Then he put some of them beans, because he already ate at work. So he put some of them beans in a bowl, some of that cornbread, because, he wasn't hungry at first. So my husband ain't in the beans. You know what I mean? But when he sat and started tasting them beans, I said he ain't in the beans. Started tasting them beans and cornbread. He was like, oh, oh, oh. And then he tasted the cornbread and he got a big peach in his mouth. Oh, girl, you outdid yourself. Girl, you outdid yourself. Y'all, for those of you who don't know, watch my yesterday's live on me making the cornbread and the beans, lima beans. You'll see what I'm talking about. He said, it's the best meal I had in a long time. So that makes him like he liked that better than my Thanksgiving food. Thanksgiving food was good too. But it was just I put some love in it. Even though it's just beans and cornbread. But yeah, that's what I like. That's just what I like. That's what I like. Simple things. Or some good soup. Um, who's that? Bella loves you. Oh, you look so beautiful today. God bless. I'm in bed, Bella. How the world I look beautiful in bed? I got this doggone thing on my head. Sleep. This is stuff I wear to bed. But thank you. But it ain't no beauty in the bed. This is just these little dresses you can wear outside, but I wear them to bed. They my little house dresses. But thank you, Bella. Peter Peters. Hi, Peter. Welcome, everyone. Betty said, Summer sent a floating heart. Thank you, Summer. Bless your heart. Thank you, darlings. Thank you so much. Betty said, here's Donna's cell phone number. Area code 302-490-3408. Write that down, especially if you want counseling and you want Christian counseling. I give advice. I'm not the doctor, so you want to go see a psychiatrist or somebody. But just Christian counseling advice, and I give pretty good advice. Now, when you get counseling, you have to give a fee, but you can choose whatever you want to donate. Okay? Well, that's what the Lord told me to do. So you got to take that up with Him. I guess the Lord trying to find me a way to get a couple nickels. Betty says, please join Donna's membership club. It's in her subscription. Thank you so much. Yeah, join the membership club if you can. It's a little as $2.99 a month. Betty said, Cash App donations. For Christmas, I would love Cash App donation. I know everybody don't have Cash App. But for Christmas gifts, I would prefer Cash App. Because I get it directly. You know what I mean? I appreciate what y'all do on here, though. But Cash App, I get it. Bam! Instantaneously. That's why I like Cash App. How you doing? Betty said, everyone subscribe, like, share, and comment. Cinnamon. Hi, cinnamon roll. Don't be trying to make me hungry for those cinnamon roll, okay? Don't be trying to make me hungry for those cinnamon roll, because I don't can't lose no weight off that cinnamon roll. Not near a pound. I used to eat them back in the day. Them little pecan swirls. That's you pick them. I used to love them back in the day. I can't have a lot of sugar in my diet now. So I had my blood tested and my A1C is normal. So I want to keep it normal. So I had to cut down on sugar. I didn't cut out 100% on sugar, but I cut down a lot. And my carbs, I eat more healthier carbs, but that daggone cornbread, I only have one a day now. One, not no whole lot of cornbread. But with them lima beans, which is fiber, they good for your health. And that cornbread was delicious. Delicious, y'all, delicious. I'm just saying, delicious. But yeah, thank you guys. Y'all newbies on here. Got some newbies on here. Look like I get some newbies every day now. That's wonderful. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. You'll love this channel. I talk about a little bit of different things. But I love this channel. I love my channel. Great grandma. Hi, Jennifer Myers. Sent 100. Thank you so much. Jennifer Myers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. L. Russell. What's up? Sup, sup, sup. Where are you from, Jennifer Myers? Thank you so much. When y'all say sent 100, I think I asked that question before. When it says sent 100, what does that mean? I know it's a gift, But can you tell me what cent 100 means? What does that mean, Summer? When somebody says cent 100, what does that mean? I'm in bed relaxing. It's going very well. All right, Jennifer's from Illinois. All right, Jennifer. I think it's the icon picture. That's what that means. So cent 100, is that money? Is it money or is it just a gift? It means they agree with me. Oh, okay. Jennifer sent some makeup brush. Now, see, I know what the makeup means. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you. Because I put makeup on with my fingers. So I don't use no makeup brush. I use my fingers. Okay? And I'll put a little lipstick on because y'all saw me I look like a ragamuffin. But who needs makeup on to be in bed? You don't need no makeup on to lay down. I ain't been putting on no makeup. I didn't wear no makeup for Thanksgiving or none of them days. I was just cooking. I didn't figure what I need makeup on for. This is Maybelline lipstick number 510. And whatever makeup I put on, I use my fingers because I'm an old school girl. Thank you, Jennifer, for the makeup brush. Say, me Santos. Hi, Santos. Up next with Lamar. Hey, up next with Lamar. I'm not sure it costs money to purchase the gift coins. I don't know what it does for you. I'm sorry. That's all right, Jennifer. It's a lot of people send me 100s. I wish it was $100. Woo! 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 Up next with Lamar. Hey. Jennifer says it's the same as the 100, but just a makeup brush. Jennifer says I don't even wear makeup too much time. All right, Jennifer. Summer says the meaning is different. Jennifer says you look beautiful. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Just plain Jane Grey Gerber. But thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer. I got a cousin named Jennifer too. Jennifer said, I think I've maybe worn it 20 times in my life. I'm autistic and I don't like the feeling on my face, so that just could be a me thing. Okay, you don't have to wear makeup. Natural beauty is best, tell you the truth. It really is. I started wearing makeup or liking it when I was 12. When I was a kid, mommy bought us the Barbie dolls and the Barbie, and then the play dolls and play makeup and lipstick. And then she started off buying us little kids the lip gloss at first. You know what I mean? And I love lip gloss and
I think once in a while we used to sneak in my mom's lipstick. And I used to put my mom's high heel shoes on back when I was a little girl. And you know how you want to play dress up in her little pocketbook. If she had a wig, I want to try it on. Just the things little girls did. So I always liked the lipstick though. Even when I didn't wear makeup, I liked the lipstick. And it started from wearing lip gloss, and that was fun. And when we was kids, they had the kind of lip gloss that tastes like cotton candy. And you putting the lip gloss on, and you tasting it almost like you trying to eat it, because they had flavored lip gloss, tastes like strawberries, cotton candy, and all that. So that's where lipstick thought came from when I was a kid. And so when I was able to wear lipstick, I was in love. Even though mommy didn't want me to wear no lipstick, but I loved the lipstick. So I've been wearing lipstick off and on for many years. Jennifer said, "That's a fun memory. Thank you for sharing your stories with me." You're welcome, Jennifer. Yeah, I just like it from a kid. Just a little child. Just a little child putting on some lip gloss. And remember back in the day, they used to have easy bake ovens. And mama would buy us a little oven with a light bulb in there. And you can make little teeny cakes. And that light bulb would cook that cake, and we had little cakes. And it was such fun when I was a kid. Mommy buy us that for Christmas and stuff like that. That's the stuff I grew up with, and I just loved it. Yep. So much that I love my makeup. Oh, all right, Summer. Yeah, one I gotta really be in the mood to really put on. But see, I gotta really be going somewhere. I don't want to put on much makeup summer when I be at work. I'll be like, it's just something to do, like playing on the camera, just playing. But it don't matter if I'm going somewhere special, but I still can't put on makeup professionally. I just do what I do. But professional makeup, I keep that with the professionals. I don't know nothing about that. You gonna get some eyelashes put on? Yeah, my granddaughter tried to put them on for me for my birthday party, and it wouldn't stay on. I don't know if it's because allergies and my eyes watering, it just watered itself off. But it would not stay on. She could not get them eyelashes to stay on my eyes. And my eyes ain't used to them. They would just come right back off. So I figured it was just an allergy thing. But they are so cute when they just curl up with them long, cute little eyelashes. But they don't stay on. Even the day I got married, when I went to the professionals and had the eyelashes put on, I don't think they stayed on too long. Maybe a little bit longer, but not too long. Them eyelashes start to coming off. Even though I like them, they just didn't seem to stay on long. Hi, Deborah Williams. Oh, sorry. When I moved the camera forward, it tilted forward. I should have left it where it was on the bed. I gotta remember, this is a bed. The bed's on a slope. This ain't no table. I forgot I bought a bed. Okay, now. Deborah Williams, that's what I was getting at. Hi, Deborah Williams, welcome.
I tried lashes and I'm going to keep on trying. You said you're going to keep on trying, Deborah. All right now. And then who knows if I kept practicing, I might get it right. But you know, them allergies, I don't be trying too much of that. Or what does that say? Orto Ortotalia? Is that how you say that? Ortotalia? Hello. Jennifer said, it's been nice to meet you. I will see you next live. I subscribed. Have to get going. Okay, thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a blessed day, Jennifer. Art Totalia says, do you want super chats or money? Whatever the people want to send me, that's what they send me. People just do it. I don't, just whatever people want to do. If they want to do it, they don't have to if you don't want to. Yeah, I was just sitting here and I just happened to put this on, but I'm in bed, so I don't wear makeup to bed. I just put this on. I mean, just to say I had put some lipstick on, but I don't feel right wearing no lipstick or nothing, no kind of makeup in the bed, because it's not necessary. You don't want to get makeup all on your pillows and stuff. So I really don't wear makeup to bed. And when I walk in the bathroom at night, washing my face off good, if it was some makeup on, I washed it off. So, but thank you, Deborah Williams. Where are you from, Deborah? And where are you from, Arto Talio? Where are you from? Summer says she got a lot of lipstick colors. I don't. I don't even know what color this is, Supper. This was just one of the lipsticks, but I can't tell you what color. I just know it's number 510. Corbin Granger said, hey, Gigi. Hi, darling. Hi, Corbin. How you doing, darling? You chillin', Chicago. Hey, is that Chi Town? Hey, hey, Chi. I'm just glad to be off from work again. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. But I got up today like I was going to work. Hubby, like you up? What you doing up? Go to sleep. But I didn't go to sleep. I was awoke the same time as if I'm going to work, except for I ain't have to go to work. So where are you from, GJ? What you cooking tonight? Oh, I ain't got to cook every day. No, it's just me and hubby. We don't cook. I don't cook. You better ask these people. I don't do no bunch of cooking. No, them beans, I'm eating them beans. Them beans ain't going. I'm gonna have lima beans and cornbread. Mm, Cause I didn't did everything. I did everything from last Wednesday to today. I done did everything I wanted to do. My money's shopped out. Now I'm trying to prepare myself for Christmas because people will be back at my house for Christmas. So whatever I'm going to do and have, I have to have money for that. So I cannot spend any. I cannot spend. I gotta save. So I need to stay put.
Other than going to work, I need to stay put. I don't can't do it. If I do it, I won't be having no Christmas thing. The money will be going. Won't be no money to have it. That's why I said, if anybody want to send me something for Christmas, send me some cash app. Seriously, send me cash app because that's what I'm gonna need with this Christmas. I, I don't know why I put my foot in my mouth to say that, but I didn't already said it. Told them to come back over for Christmas. When they come back over for Christmas, they want to go and see some food. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not fixing all that food like for no Thanksgiving. Come on, please. But maybe sub pizza, that kind of stuff. They and balloons for the young little kids, little grandkids, like a party. Birth. It more look like a birthday party, except for it ain't nobody's birthday, but Jesus, because He's the reason for the season. Deborah said, "Yeah, love lima beans and pot roast. I love pot roast too, but I don't fix. I don't do no whole lot of cooking. It's generally I'm at work, and I trying to lose weight, so I generally want a salad. You don't gotta do no cooking for that. Generally, I like my salads. That's what I like, salads more. But yeah, I gotta keep drinking this water and then get some more water. Yeah, I need the salad because I got a lot more weight to lose. So I like my salads, but I love my lima beans, soups. When it get cold, that's what I want. Stuff to keep me warm. Now I love cabbage. I love broccoli. It's that kind of stuff. I love broccoli. But I gotta get some more like rotisserie chicken. Can't eat no bunch of fried chicken when you're trying to lose weight. You gotta get rotisserie chicken. That's healthier. Yeah. So anyway, that's why I said salads. They're more simple. I don't have to do all the cooking for no salad. Onion soup. I never fixed that ever. I don't think my husband would eat it. I gotta fix something my husband would want. That he don't. We don't eat no whole lot of onions though. Now when I'm making homemade vegetable chicken soup, I put some onions in there like that. But I don't know how to make every type of soup. Just the basic vegetable soups and chicken. Who is that? Basie? Hello. Hi. How are you guys doing? Do I like fried fish? Yeah. I can't eat too much of it, but I love it. Basie or Bassie? Yep. I like good fish. James. Hello, James. What does the sign say above my head? Uh, uh, I don't know. Y'all trying to make me look to see what it say. What does it say? Something about kiss good night. Something about kiss good night. Something like that. It's been up there so long that I don't even half notice it's up there. Yeah, with hot sauce. Now that sounds good, James. Yeah, it's like kiss each other good night before you go to sleep. Yeah, something like that. Even though we don't do that, we don't have to kiss to go to sleep. Just go to sleep. He be sleeping with his mouth up. I mean, he falls asleep at any time. Wake up, back up, we watch the TV, go back to sleep again. So it is what it is. My kids are very, very grown. And I got 21 grandkids and two great grandbabies. But I'm 64, I ain't got no kids. They grown folk. Nah, I don't do no chitlins. I don't even eat that kind of food. Don't like too much coleslaw either. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Yeah. No, I don't eat all kinds of food. Hey, Alvin Cobbs, good to see you again. You just waking up, second day of your vacation. All right, Alvin. Nice and cloudy outside. Well, it's rainy here with a little bit of snow mixed in Delaware. Look like it's getting ready to snow and rain. Well, that's what it's doing here, Alvin, in Delaware. The only thing I'm missing is a lady laying next to. Alvin, you better pray for a good mate now. Basie says so cool. Summer said, ew. Yeah. If you have a younger sister, tell her I'm available. My baby sister, she ain't thinking about nobody. You know what? You know, I mean, some people are content by themselves. They content. They ain't thinking. I got a sister, ain't thinking about nobody. She ain't on dating nobody. She just happy as she can be. Some people are content by themselves. They don't want the drama. You know what I mean? Who's this? M. Basie. Basie said what? Femi? Femi? Okay, some of these people are trolls. Because you got to be putting time out. Because we ain't got time for no trolls today. We ain't got time for no trolls today. Once you try Kentucky Fried Chicken and coleslaw with their chicken, you will be hooked guaranteed. Well, I didn't had a whole lot of Kentucky Fried Chicken in my lifetime, Deborah, with their coleslaw. I don't too much care for Kentucky Fried Chicken no more. It just don't taste the same. And I kind of outgrew coleslaw. I don't eat coleslaw that much no more. But I haven't had enough chickens, enough Kentucky Fried Chicken in my life, dog. But I can't eat too much of that no more because I'm trying to lose weight. Now KFC makes some baked chicken, then maybe. But I can't have too much fried chicken. But I didn't had a lot of KFC chicken in my lifetime, and I didn't had their coleslaw and everything else. But that's not gonna help me lose weight, so I don't fool with that stuff no more. And sometimes it's too greasy, and I can't eat all that grease. It makes my stomach hurt. Summer says too greasy. Yeah, it's too greasy for me too. It makes my stomach hurt. And sometimes it's too salty. Alvin said, well, give him my phone number. Maybe we can talk. Who you say? Who's him, Alvin? You said give him my phone number. Who's him? Summer said Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I like my Chick-fil-A salads. Daisy said from Chick-fil-A is so good. Yes. Malva Visco. Malva said they're just saying the chicken stuff because you're black. Is that so? Well, we was talking about lima beans and cornbread earlier, Malva. We weren't even talking about chicken. Uh, Kami? I don't know what that says. K-M-M-I-K. Of course. Okay. Trolls, gotta put them in timeout. We ain't fitting to deal with no trolls today. Not today. Not today. Sorry. Hi, Tuba. Alvin said, well, getting ready to get in the shower, put some clean pajamas on. Today is Denzel Washington. Today watches movies all day. Today on my vacation too. Oh. Thank you, Alvin. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. I'm getting ready to relax for a little bit, lay back, and chill. So, y'all have a nice day. Thanks for stopping by. God loves you, and I love you too. And make sure you pray for one another and love one another. Okay? Love you too, Summer. Thank you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day on purpose in Jesus' name. Bye bye.